Welcome to the Mary Potter podcast. Ready for another magical probe into the wizarding world of flash fiction?
Always.
This time you've brought us not one, but two stories. And they're both pretty wild, let me tell you.
I tried to pick ones that would really spark some conversation. You know, the kind of tales that could inspire a whole movie or a best-selling book series.
Oh, they definitely have that potential. I mean, just imagine hidden magic woven into the fabric of our modern world.
Exactly. Like peeling back the everyday to reveal the extraordinary.
Okay, so first up, we've got the Wizard of Westminster. Now, when you think of a wizard, you probably don't picture someone in a sharp suit,
I
right?
don't usually know.
But that's exactly what we've got here. This wizard, Edmund Spencer, is disguised as a parliamentary clerk in the heart of London, modern-day London. And he's using his ancient magic to influence, well, politics.
So that's a twist I didn't see coming.
I know, right? And knowing your interest in how power works, how decisions get made.
Oh, this story goes deep.
Yeah.
It really makes you think about the forces that might be shaping our world.
And then we'll be heading off to the Australian outback with the Oracle of the Outback. No stereotypical mage in a tower here.
Oh, definitely not.
Our protagonist, TJ, is an aboriginal clever one, and he's using his connection to the spirit world, the dream time, to protect his people's sacred lands.
From a mining company, no less. A classic clash of values.
It is ancient magic versus modern greed. And TJ's methods. Let's just say they're not what you'd expect. Definitely some aha moments in that story. You know, our goal with these magical probes is always the same, to really dig into the heart of these flash fiction stories, see what makes them tick.
Unpack the magic, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly, without getting lost in the weeds. So, shall we get started with the Wizard of Westminster?
Let's do it.
Okay, so the story kicks off with Edmund Spencer, our wizard in disguise, stumbling upon a conspiracy, a centuries-old conspiracy, no less.
And what sets it all off is this motion from a fringe political party trying to break ancient treaties with a fake court.
And that's when things start to go wrong, magically speaking. The wards that protect Parliament, they start to weaken.
Right. The story describes them as this gentle thing, usually guiding compromise and keeping things in balance, but suddenly they become brittle, like they could shatter.
Such a powerful image, right? It's like the very foundation of order is threatened. And for you, someone who follows political dynamics so closely, does that resonate at all? I mean, in the real world, do you ever see seemingly small actions having these huge ripple effects?
Oh, absolutely. All the time, in fact. It's like a chain reaction. You know, one little shift and the whole system can start to unravel.
And that's what Edmund's dealing with. Not only is he a master of magic, but he's also steeped in parliamentary procedure. He understands both worlds, the magical and the mundane.
A rare combination for sure.
And the nature of the threat is really interesting, too. It's not some blatant magical attack. It's more insidious, a subtle erosion of these ancient agreements.
Orchestrated by, as the story puts it, a coldly familiar hand. Which sends shivers down my spine, by the way.
Mine, too. It's like this unseen puppet master working behind the scenes.
And to get to the bottom of it, Edmund has to delve into the archives, these dusty old grimoires hidden beneath Westminster. Not exactly the image we have of a wizard's workshop.
No, not at all. But I think it's a brilliant choice by the author. It grounds the story, makes it feel more believable. Because, let's face it, if magic did exist in our world, it would probably be operating in these hidden spaces, right?
Oh, for sure. Blending seamlessly with the everyday. Which brings us to Edmund's methods. He's not out there dueling with other wizards or summoning fireballs. He's more of a subtle manipulator.
A wizard in a suit, as we said.
Precisely. He uses subtle compulsions during meetings, maybe orchestrates a well-timed tea spill to distract someone. His wand is hidden in his umbrella, more for deflecting, as the story says, mind-altering lobbyist pitches than anything else.
So clever. And he's got this network of allies, too. It's not like he's working in isolation.
A dryad, disguised as a landscaping consultant in Hyde Park, a gruff archivist with these far-seeing stare glasses, and even a house cleaner who leaves ward-strengthening rosemary wherever she goes.
It's like this hidden world of magic operating right under everyone's noses.
A secret society of sorts.
Which makes you wonder, right? What other hidden communities or networks might exist in our world, even if they're not magical? It's a fascinating thought.
It is. We often only see the surface, don't we? Who knows what's going on beneath?
And then there's the climax. Forget your epic wizard duels. This showdown takes place in a boardroom with a hedge fund billionaire at the center of the conspiracy.
And the ritual they're trying to perform, it involves legal jargon and profit margins, not ancient incantations.
Right. It's such a clever twist. It's like the author is saying that modern power structures, they can be just as dangerous as any dark magic.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Money, influence, the pursuit of profit, those are powerful forces.
But Edmund's counter magic is brilliant. He doesn't try to overpower them with brute force. He uses the wards themselves, the history of the building, the accumulated weight of history and law, as the story puts it, to fight back.
It's like he's saying that the very foundations of society can be a source of magic, a defense against those who would exploit them.
And the outcome is both satisfying and hilarious. The ritual backfires, but not in a destructive way. The conspirators, they're hit with an overwhelming wave of conscience.
The billionaire starts sobbing over endangered dormice, and the opposition leader is suddenly apologizing for his regrettable use of language. I laughed out loud when I read that part.
Me too. It's such a clever, ironic punishment. And then Edmund just walks away, another crisis averted without anyone even realizing it. London sleeps soundly, thanks to this unassuming civil servant.
Magic or no magic, he's a hero.
So that's The Wizard of Westminster, a story about hidden magic, the subtle workings of power, and the enduring strength of tradition. What did you think overall?
I loved it. It's thought-provoking, entertaining, and it leaves you wondering, what if? What if magic really is woven into our world, hidden in plain sight?
Exactly. Okay, now let's shift gears and head to the Australian outback for the Oracle of the Outback. Here we have TJ, an Aboriginal clever one, who's tasked with protecting his people's sacred lands from a very modern threat, a mining company.
And what a contrast to Edmund, right? TJ's magic is deeply rooted in nature, in the spirit world of the Dreamtime. He's not hiding it under a suit and tie.
Not at all. And the story makes a point of portraying him in a contemporary way. He wears jeans, uses a smartphone, but he can also perceive how the spirit world bleeds into this one, as the story says.
It's a beautiful way of showing that tradition and modernity, they can coexist.
Absolutely. But then you have the mining company. They're completely oblivious to the spiritual significance of the land. They see TJ as a stakeholder to be managed, a box to be ticked on their environmental report.
A classic clash of worldviews. It happens all the time, sadly.
It does. And for TJ, this is more than just a political or environmental issue. He feels the thrum of the songline beneath the surveyor's maps. He sees the spirits that the mining company dismisses as myths.
It's a very different way of experiencing magic than Edmund, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. More visceral, more connected to the land itself.
And his guidance comes from the spirit world, too. In a dream, he's visited by old Uncle Jimmy, who appears as a figure of starlight.
I love that image. And Uncle Jimmy urges him to show them what they tear at. It's a call to action, a reminder that TJ has a responsibility to protect what's sacred.
A responsibility passed down through generations.
Exactly. And TJ's initial tactics are really clever. He doesn't engage in direct confrontation right away. He uses subtle sabotage, causing equipment malfunctions, delays, things that seem like bad luck, but are actually orchestrated by him.
It's a very strategic approach, wouldn't you say?
Very. He's playing the long game. And while he's doing that, he's also learning new verses to ancient songs, taught to him by Uncle Jimmy in the dream, verses that focus on the strongest points of the land's power.
It's like he's tuning the very landscape to resist the intrusion.
Such a powerful image. And then the confrontation comes. At night, while the mining company is trying to work through sacred hours, TJ stands before them, and his voice, it becomes the voice of wind and starlight and 1,000 generations.
Chills. Literal chills when I read that.
Me too. And the land responds. The earth thrums, dust devils dance, and then this huge moonlit emu appears with eyes burning like Dreamtime fire.
Talk about a show of force. You can't ignore that.
You can't, and the mining company doesn't. They cancel the project, citing unforeseen logistical challenges.
Yeah.
I think they were just scared off by the giant magical emu.
I think so, too. And then there's this little coda where the CEO of the mining company gets fired after a disastrous merger. It's like karma, or maybe TJ's influence extending beyond the immediate conflict.
I like to think it's the land itself, enacting a kind of justice.
Me too. And TJ's final reflection is perfect. The old ways still work, he says, but they need a bit of modern translation. It's a message of hope, a reminder that tradition can adapt and thrive in the face of modernity. So, two very different stories, but both incredibly powerful and thought-provoking.
I think so too. The Wizard of Westminster shows us that magic might be operating in the shadows of our world, maintaining balance in ways we don't even realize.
And the Oracle of the Outback reminds us of the deep connection between humanity and nature, and the need to respect ancient traditions and knowledge.
What do you think? What are some of the key takeaways for you?
I think it's a reminder that the world is full of wonders, both seen and unseen. We just need to be open to the possibility of magic.
Beautifully said. And for our listeners out there, we encourage you to keep an open mind. What resonates with you from these stories? What hidden forces, what unseen connections might be shaping your own world?
And what traditions, what ancient knowledge might be worth preserving, even in our fast-paced modern times.
Thank you for joining us on this magical probe. Rate and follow the Mary Potter podcast for more captivating stories from the wizarding world.
Until next time.
Keep exploring those hidden corners of the world. You never know what wonders you might find.